getting started with a few quick introductions and all. So yes,
Okay,
hi,
okay.
very good evening, everybody, to this health Sunday health jam session. And yes, happy Republic Day to all of you, and thank you for pulling out time on this Republic Sunday holiday where you could be, going out anywhere else. So thank you for coming and joining in. So I'm sure this says that you are interested in knowing about or doing something about your health. So with this, uh, let me just start with the quick presentation. I'll give you a quick note on what we are going to do over here today. We will be spending about another 45 to 60 minutes roughly in about discussing a few things like how we started our journey and what is this whole 21-day challenge all about and what is the community that we are talking about. So we are talking about My Fit Sphere online fitness community, which Shaji and I have started about a year ago. And we just wanted to spread the word. So we've started this one challenge, which we've successfully completed one round already in January, and we'll get to see some parts of it. Some bits, we'll get to know some bits about it by the end of this. So yes, you can keep your notepads ready. In case you want to take down some notes, you can do that. And any questions that you have, you can write it down. I will be answering all your questions. Before we leave the call, I will answer all your questions and then we'll leave. Okay. So, yes, with this, I give me about 30 seconds to switch to my sheet. Here we are. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you all can see my uh, presentation here. Okay, I've just increased it to full screen. Okay, in this, yes, I will want you guys to be active on this can be a little bit of interactive session. So you can actually unmute yourself, talk, keep your cameras on, message on the chat box so we can understand and communicate far better. Yeah. So first and foremost, for the people who joined in a little later, welcome everybody, welcome Akanksha to this health jam session. We are going to talk about what is MFS. So MFS is a venture. It is an online fitness venture which we have started. Shaji and me have started about a year back, so that you can start getting fit from the comfort of your home. Okay, now why is this so? Is that because a lot of times, I'm sure you would have noticed that when the year starts, like January aa gaya, okay, New Year aa gaya, we all are like pumped in and charged with some or the other health resolutions. How many of you make a resolution by the first week of January or something around that? How many of you make resolutions? Show me a show of hands.
Every year.
Every year. Okay, by default, every year you can just comment in the chat box resolution. So you can put RES. You can say New Year resolution or something. NYS. NYR, something you can put it that if you make a resolution. If you make no resolutions, so you can put no. You can just put NO, no resolutions. You don't make resolutions, you don't follow them. Okay, so I'm sure when you're making your resolutions, all of us have health as one of the sections. While we may want to study something, travel somewhere, earn something extra, buy a new house, or whatever are the other things that we may want to add in our resolutions. One of the resolution sure short comes into the health section, that I will lose weight, I will eat more healthy, I will go to the gym regularly, or maybe simply starting with I will walk daily. How many of you have any one of such resolutions that you may have made in the last few years? Okay, and if you want to feel free, you can share what was the resolution. See, a lot of times, okay, I'll tell you my story, okay? When I was in college, okay, we used to, in our society, we used to make, what do you say, a dummy kind of a thing for the year, like a Buddha Baba kind of a thing, okay? They used to actually put like a Santa Claus ka thing, not really Santa Claus, but they used to make a thing and, put old beard and everything. And at 12 a.m. or, midnight for the new year, we used to burn that thing, kind of saying a goodbye to the last year and welcoming the new year. Okay, iske baad whatever okay, I believe English, Hindi is comfortable to everybody. Yeah, okay, great. Yes, we all decide to eat healthy. Yeah. So yes, so let me just complete my story. Yeah. So let me know how you find it later. So we all burn down this last year. We wish each other and we rush back home. So of course, by the time we are home, it's already like almost 1 a.m. And by the time we are home, I am so excited with that New Year feeling. Okay, frankly, nothing much has really changed. Okay, it's just that one new night and day cycle is just go happening. But I am all charged with that calendar change, New Year, whatever year has gone back, and I'm going to get started. And I used to pull out one of my diaries and write a lot of my thoughts, what I'm going to change in this year, how I'm going to study, how I'm going to finish my projects, whatever used to be in my mind. And yes, health aspect would be there every single time that I would write down my goals. Okay, this I'm talking when I was in like college or school, somewhere around that 9, 10th to TY types. Okay, so there I would just jot down those things and I would just get into this whole planning thing. Okay. I would want to get started with 5 o'clock, wake up early, go for a walk and a jog, do something, because so many of my friends used to do Surya Namaskars when they were in 7th, 8th standard. And I frankly was learning and I was like, okay, something I knew, not everything, but I used to apply once in a while and all that. So I used to be like, nahi, yaar, New Year aa gaya na. Now is the time. I'm going to do it. This is my time. This is my year. This is what I'm going to do. And I would just go so much into daydreaming or actually dreaming on that thing. I used to just sit and dream, ki, oh, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. And I would land up sleeping at like 4 a.m. ऑलरेडी फ्रेंड्स के साथ एक तो बज गया था, उसके बाद में आई वुड स्पेंड 2-3 hours jotting down and dreaming and planning. And then what happened is like 5 o'clock next day morning, nobody is waking up. Manze, at least I am not waking up. I am going to not wake up before 10 a.m. in the morning. And there I would lose like, oh damn, ये तो गया, अब तो ये पूरा साल ही गया. Then I would say, नहीं नहीं, कल शुरू करते. And then I'm sure you all can relate. Yes, totally, Akanksha, with you. You all can relate. I never woke up at 5 a.m. and I never went for those runs, especially when I wrote those resolutions, right? So, yes, I'm sure if all of you or you can relate to something of this part of a story, you can understand that we all start with that a lot of josh and lot of zeal that gets on, but somewhere either on the first day itself, it's a, like for me, it was a tata fish. It was like crazy. It was like stupid loss that I would just plan a lot and apply nothing. So later, of course, with due course of time, with some maturity that came up, and I started making more sensible goals and not dream of waking up at 5 or not plan too much in the night. And yes, eventually we got to a space where health and fitness was eventually became my passion. I started my work with banks and finance, and heart ka calling was more into the health industry. So coming from the health food industry where I did for a decade of health food supply in Pune, now I am venturing into this whole fitness space where we are doing more of not just food as a part of your building consistency, So food, workout, and mental health. Putting all of it together is what we are doing over here at My Fitsphere. So yes, let's get moving after this short story to see how what all are the things that we have over here, right? So here, we want to talk about My Fit Sphere as a space which gives you that environment. Like, I'm sure you would have related, like, whoever are the most closest 4, 5 friends that you have with yourself, those are the people who are actually like, we will resonate with them, we will be like them. So if they are people who are probably doing a lot of party, we will end up doing that. If there are people who do a lot of studying and research or something, we will end up doing that. And if there are somebody who do a lot of work on their own physical self, we do that, right? So here at My Fit Sphere, you get the whole ecology where all like-minded people, all people who are enthusiastic about building their health come together, so we keep motivating each other. Yes, and this is also a space where we want to understand about the whole 360 degrees of fitness, not just calories in and workout out, and ensuring saying ki, okay, we do a crash diet of 10 days mein 10 kgs or 1 month mein 10 kgs. No, if that is something that you're looking at, no, we are not looking at anything of this sort. We are more of looking at a holistic view, a 360-degree view of catering to our health. A human being has a lot of thoughts, a biggest brain. We try to use most of it. And somewhere everybody may face different kind of psychological issues or thoughts or stress or many things that keep coming. So we want to understand that our intention is set right, and it is not just monitoring calories in and calories out. And yes, this is a space where we want you to feel belong, and that is why it is My Fit Sphere. When you say I am part of My Fit Sphere, it is your sphere of fitness, right? So yes, with this moving further, we want to tell you that what are we going to really give you. Okay, so we are going to try and give you all the possible content which you require, coming from nutrition, understanding recipes, to understanding what to eat, what not to eat, what kind of workouts are the most suitable, how do you actually take it to a progressive overload, how and when do you do what, right? And to to measure all of this, we want to take you to a data analytics space, right? We want to give you a space, a dashboard, which we're going to show it a glimpse of it later, which uh, we tell you to actually note down all your workouts and all your measurements. So in case you want to measure your do your body measurements month on month basis, check your weight, and you write it today in a diary, and next month you are like, oh my god, where is my diary, let me start hunting for it. Aisa nahi hoga, right? You have it all here in your mobile, in your laptop, wherever you are most comfortable. And we want to take it to a national vision. We have a national vision of making India fit. Why are we doing this? Because currently we feel, that sitting is something that everybody is doing a lot. So sedentary lifestyle is taking up a lot, and it is worse than smoking. So obesity is picking up, diabetes, heart diseases, blood pressure, you name it and you have it. Like every third person is going to have one such thing that they are going through. And we don't want this rate to keep going up. Rather, we want to work on something so that people are motivated to keep themselves fit enough, so that the health, not just for themselves but for the whole country, gets better. So yes, you can always recommend people once you first yourself experience, and then you can always recommend your friends as to how you like this whole space. Yeah. So yes, taking further, we'll want to tell you what are the other benefits. Like, one is you get an expert guidance. जैसे कि there are different things you need to do. Like last year also, we wanted to walk for a very long distance. Okay, so for that we got an expert who prepared us how are the different things to be done. Okay, these were the simple, just like this was the glimpse of the whole call that we did. Okay, isme he explained to us what are the different kind of shoes that are available for long walks, what are the clothing that you should be wearing, what should be the hydration thing, what should be the food that we should be eating. And moreover, he also helped us in understanding how do we do strength training or building up our muscles, or how do we use pranayam to build the strength of our lungs. So, here you can always get different types of experts who are going to take you to the next steps of your journey. Yes. Other than this, we also have collaborations. Collaborations is like we have tie-ups currently with Speaking Wheels, who is a cycling company in, they organize cycling tours, and Beyond Mountains is a trekking space. So we are doing these offline events with them right now. Right now, they are the ones with us, but we are looking at expanding this to pan India, going not just from trekking and cycling, but also to yoga, dance, and maybe even getting health food supplies or health instrument supplies. So, whatever you're looking for, you will have a collaboration, you will have a tie-up who will be able to give you a discount simply because you are a part coming from a community which is called My Fit Sphere. Okay, so that's how this is. And we next what we do over here is cohort system, which means we try to work in a smaller group. Why do we do that? Is like if you have a group of 40 and 50 and bigger group, you might just feel ki, oh my God, I'm feeling too overwhelmed to tell on the group ki, oh, आज मेरा ना सर दुख रहा था इसीलिए मैं वॉक पे नहीं गया, आज मैं थोड़ा सा लेट उठ गया था इसीलिए मैं वॉक पे नहीं गया. So sometimes you don't want to say that on the group, but when it is a closed group, when you have only 6 to 10 people in a smaller group, you feel more open, you feel more like sharing in anything what you are facing. Plus that whole group is going to help you push. Suppose you want to get up early and you want to do a certain, like, get a wake up call, you get that. Suppose you want to ensure that in this group, okay, you feel that you have certain competitions, but they are healthy competitions. Suppose we decide to say like walk 100 kilometers in a month, like each person will walk 100 kilometers. So the total of that group should be like, oh, that group has walked 5 kilometers extra. Chalo, chalo, let us all also just run and complete that 5 kilometers. But what is happening, in case you really notice, is that you are putting in more efforts to build your own stamina, build your own energy, and that walking, maybe you feel that competition like a school time thing, but it eventually is actually helping you grow and making you stronger. So we do come up with cohorts and systems where you get some challenges to work. So these are the kind of health buddies that you can, work around with. Yeah. So yes, with this, I'm sorry, I've just missed a couple of them. It's just running too fast. Okay. So yeah, with this, we wanted to also share that we put up a calendar for the whole month, right? We plan what are the things that we are going to do. So something like Monday to Friday, sorry, Monday to Friday, we work on different varieties of workouts, from Pilates to abs to Surya Namaskar to pranayam to meditation, stretching, and body weight training. We do a little bit of every single thing so that you can, in a span of just 20 minutes, you can actually do a lot of variety of things for your body. Apart from this, if you notice, we also have some or the other workshops or training that keeps coming, like a detox workshop that had come in, or a K2S, Katras to Srinagar trek that had come in, or a soup and salad online workshop that we had done in the first week. So that way, you're going to get a lot of variety of activities. Of course, these other activities are paid activities that will depend on each particular activity on what is cost. So that is what it is going to be borne by the people who are attending that. Yeah, they are optional and not compulsory. You can choose what interests you and what is, your liking towards. Yeah. So how many of you find this kind of a workout chart or a calendar for your health a very interesting or a new concept? You can just say new in the chat box or say something in by unmuting yourself.
It's new for me.
Wonderful. Do you like such a concept? Yes, Akanksha
Yeah,
is saying it's interesting. Yeah. Great. So yes, you will find all of this interesting things. See, sometimes we make a lot of work calendar. We sometimes even work on our household thing a list to be purchased and stuff. But very rarely do we put focus on our own bodies as to which day you're going to do what activity and be sealed with it, done and sealed. You just take that up and do it. Right. So yes, we're going to do all of this and more. Like these are the workout groups that we get. So we have like all of these people attending all of this. So we just take screenshot on various days. And now we're going to actually talk about the real soul of my fit sphere. Like, why do we want to do this? Like, what is the main reason for doing this whole, putting up this whole community? Is that we want to get people, okay, all the people who are one health enthusiasts. Second, they want to go somewhere, like you want to really reach somewhere, and you are not getting stuck with somewhere maybe you feel that you need a little bit of motivation or you need somebody to monitor you or guide you. So that is the kind of fabric of trust. Like once you come to this community, you completely trust each other's opinions and go with their suggestions. Of course, for some severe cases, we do take expert opinions only. Generally, we don't do advisory. सिंपली कि तुम ऐसे करो तुम्हारे लिए ठीक होगा वैसा नहीं इट्स मोर ऑफ trust and love that the other person whatever they are doing and saying is the best what they can do, right? And all of us, okay, here we have one particular motive, okay, which is the direction. Like we all are looking forward to getting to a fitter self, right? So we want to take us from wherever we are today to something better tomorrow and better even tomorrow, right? So we want to grow in that one direction. So maybe we may choose different paths. We may have somebody will choose yoga, somebody will choose body weight training, somebody will choose dance or something else, or but the final goal और the direction that we have is just one. It's like आप कौन से भी भगवान को मानो लेकिन eventually the power or that one source is that one God, one spirit. So whether you call it Surya, whether you call it Ganesha, whether you call it Shivji, or whether you call it any other name, the fact that you are actually believing into something, a power higher than you or that spirit is what is that final goal. So that's how similarity is what I wanted to talk about. And yes, we want to talk about discipline over here because see, whenever you want to achieve something, okay, on your health, it is not an easy task. Okay, if it was a very easy task to do, then you would have achieved it any which ways, right? You could have done it like any which ways. Like if I was just to say ki, oh, my hobby is to listen to music, I can simply take my phone and simply play a music and yeah, say, oh, I'm actually following my hobby. But if you really want to learn to sing or learn to do something, you have to put in a lot of efforts, right? So the journey may be tough, okay? The journey may not be easy, but we are going to be there to guide you step by step, okay? We are going to be there to tell you, okay, you're not alone. But to be able to follow this as a discipline, let me tell you or introduce you to our monitor G, okay, who is not nobody else than Shad Ji. Okay, he is the person who is going to actually monitor you. Like if you have committed to do a certain thing, whether you are following it or no. Okay, so Tripti can be a person who can actually share her experiences on the occasions where she's actually been spoken to by Shahji. कैसे डांट लगती है तृप्ति जी? Please unmute and share your experience.
नहीं, अभी डांट सुनी है मैंने कॉल के इनिशियल पार्ट में व्हेन nobody was there, so it happens timely.
So
हो
let me
हो
also
जाता है
tell you
और
quickly that
yes,
Tripti has been with My Fit Sphere for more than 6 months now. So
right.
you can, yeah, you can just tell us what is your journey been so far, Tripti.
So I joined this group in month of June 2024. After that, I couldn't do many things because of my health conditions. So, but I overall for in these 6 months, I have got a quite good experience. The many activities are planned, and if you actually join those activities, you will be able to achieve your health goals. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. Thank
Yes,
you.
it is a long journey, no doubt about it. It is a long journey. It may seem a tough journey for some, but yes, the fact is that if you start walking on this whole space, you can get through it for sure, right? So, some things, some aspects sometimes may seem too overwhelming, and for that, we need to just figure out that whether we like things or not, like, the way we've cultivated the habit of like maybe brushing our teeth or taking a bath daily, no matter what, like that, agar hum log, if we are able to cultivate that habit of taking care of our bodies, taking care of our nutrition and our workouts, we once we've cultivated this discipline, you're sure to stay healthy for life, right? So, yes, with this, let's move further to understand the membership that we are talking about. So, this is called as the My Fit Sphere Elite membership. Okay, simply what we are trying to do is we are trying to combine all the things like we do weekly Zoom calls. Currently, we are doing them on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Okay, these calls, sometimes we shift the timelines simply because the whole group feels that a particular time may be right. In this call, we talk about everything starting from maybe say intermittent fasting to how you manage your time to how your gut health has to be taken care of, what are the workouts that you should be doing while you're sitting, all of such things and many more topics we already have covered in the last say 30 to 40 calls. We have such recordings already in the vault. We will talk about the vault and the dashboard soon. So yes, this is the kind of Zoom calls that we do with the group. And then we have a exclusive dashboard access. This is for the members where you actually are able to record all your workouts and your details for yourself. So it's a mini Strava kind of a thing. If anybody of you knows what is Strava, and it is a combination of mini healthify me, so it's like taking the best of the two worlds and giving it to you, only for the areas that you can actually check how your progress is going on a month basis, because when you start doing your workouts or you start eating right, you can only understand how much you have progressed if you are able to measure. So, whatever you can measure is what you can manage. Okay, if you don't know, say for example, I am able to say do at the beginning of the year, maybe I happily do 10 squats. If I don't know this number, and by the end of the year, maybe I am able to do say 20 squats, which is a very bare minimum progress per se. But yeah, if I'm just able to do 20 slots, but this journey from 10 to 20 in one go, how would I know? Only if I'm able to measure. So let's take a glimpse on how this is the screenshot of the portal that we spoke about. Okay, so the few calls that we've had, all the calls that is going to be here, and this is what the dashboard looks like. Dashboard and the portal. Okay. So yeah, you can see all the different kind of things that we are there. How do you find this whole dashboard? Quickly, just you all can just start your camera or put it in the chat box. How do you find this whole thing? Yes, Amit and Akanksha, you can just put your thoughts in the chat box. Okay, here we are. So, sorry. So here I'm just stopping the screen share simply because I thought it is going to be more interesting to talk now. Okay, I will come back to screen sharing again after some more information that I'll want to share. So, see, we are talking about a lot of, information or things that we can gather onto. Okay. Yes, this information you can find anywhere on Google and YouTube and things like that, maybe, But the fact is that you need to find also a community who resonates with your thoughts. So if you are a person who is really health enthusiast and actually looking for a space to get that little extra push so that you are able to walk on your journey completely, then this is the space that you can consider looking at. Okay, how many of you really feel that you are actually looking for something like that, or you think that you can do things on your own?
On my own is actually difficult because
Okay.
you start the thing, you might continue it for maybe for 2 3 days, or if it's a good time, maybe for a week time. Then again, you're back to your normal routine, and that is being again stopped. So that is not happening for now.
Right, right. So you understand that a community or that environment basically helps. Yes, Akanksha also says the same. Yeah, being in the community helps. So yes, these were actually the thoughts. Like, see, when we started our own health journey, na, we felt यार अकेले अकेले करने में मजा नहीं आ रहा है. So yes, we did catch hold of a few friends and we put them together ki yeah, no matter what. So of course, if there is no commitment through the friend, you also feel like lazy. ठीक है चलो वो आज वो बोल रहा है जिम नहीं जाते हैं, आज मैं बोलती हूँ जिम नहीं जाते हैं, चलो हम दोनों लाइक घूमने ही जाते हैं फिर. Rather than, so depending on how serious you are or how committed you are, is where you figure out how much you really want to do something for your health and how much you are really putting your not just your action intention, all of your heart to really go to the other end of your fitter self, right? So yes, think about it. While I just want to consolidate all the things that we have spoken about right now. Like we spoke about this private community. So yeah, there will be a WhatsApp group, there will be Zoom calls, there will be dashboard access, there will be cohort connections, there will be of course some calls, orientation calls based on how do you understand your nutrition and food, and you get some challenges to do like what we spoke about for the cohort system. Likewise, we also get some challenges to do on individual basis where you get your certifications. So yeah, you get to enjoy health in a very comfortable space from your home, but you also get to explore everything under one roof. That's the whole idea of this elite membership. And putting all of this together, we feel that, health is something that you cannot be just thinking of doing it for 1 month or 2 months. That's why we have put up a annual membership over here, where this whole annual membership, of course, for 1 year, comes to you at straight 6,000 rupees. So you're roughly spending just about 500 rupees a month. Throughout the year, you can get access to all of these spaces, doing your weekly calls, getting your cohort systems, managing your challenges, understanding nutrition, and getting a community, all of it put together. Okay, now coming to this whole space, understanding this 1 year thing is one part, and then we're going to talk about uh, the 21-day challenge, which as a feature comes free with the annual membership. Okay, but if you want to take it as a standalone product for just 1 month, so you get the membership only for like 21 days time, For that you paid 999. Okay, इसमें आप क्या सीखोगे? इसमें आप सीखोगे न्यूट्रिशन, वर्कआउट सेशंस के डिटेल्स, हाउ टू डू टाइम मैनेजमेंट, how to set your goals, how to actually do hands-on practices on movement, stretching, Surya Namaskar, yoga, pranayam, strength training. And of course, the icing on the cake over here is understanding meditation, visualization, journaling, gratitude, because these are all parts of taking care of your mental health. Okay, so these are the things that we do. Okay, now I'll just quickly guide on what are the timelines. Like, we do these sessions morning 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. live. Okay, जिसमें the first 30 minutes is a knowledge sharing space, and then 6:40 to 7 is your workout space. Now, suppose you cannot attend this live, then you can actually watch the recorded video which is going to be uploaded like on the call. You will get link of that. You can watch it during the day, but the most important thing is to do the tasks given. Like a homework will be given every single day. You have to do those homeworks every single day, like complete those tasks. Like, unless and until you don't implement anything, there is no point in actually uh, attending this whole thing. So no skipping of sessions. Yes, you can watch recorded sessions. 20-minute workout will be done between Monday to Friday. And to understand this whole thing, we will have a 60-minute induction day before, like on 31st of this month. And if you complete this whole 21-day challenge and you've opted only for the 1 month thing, then you get the annual membership at 4,999 in case you've completed this thing. Okay, so these are the challenges, or these are the things that you can get in the 21-day challenge. Now, with this, I would ask your opinions on how do you find this challenge, and do you feel inclined towards the annual membership or the 21-day challenge? What is it that you find more interesting?
You can also ask any questions if you have.
Yeah, here you can have the space of asking questions, anything that you've noted down or you feel asking right now.
So this 6 to 7 a.m. is daily.
Yeah, 6 to 7 a.m. is daily, all 21 days. No chutti on that.
Okay.
Only Monday to Friday will be workout. Saturday, Sunday, what happens is we give you workouts to go out, like doing longer walks or maybe going for a trek. And that's why we don't do the 20-minute workout session within the community. Like online session nahi karte. But yeah, you do your workouts for sure. One day you can take as rest if at all that's required.
So this 20 minutes workout will be part of that 6 to 7 session.
Yes, 6 to 7 में ही हो जाएगा. So 6 to 6:30 you do the knowledge sharing, and 6:40 so you get a 5-minute breather in case there are no questions at the end of the session. We keep those 5 to 10 minutes in case there are any spillovers, and then 6:40 to 7 we have a workout session. Every day there will be a different workout.
And this 6 to 7 session will be for all of your group members, or this will be also into some smaller groups, like you said earlier.
So this is for all the people who want to
Okay.
attend a 20. So everybody who's doing their workouts on their own can continue doing that. But anybody who's feeling a little out of track, has traveled a lot or coming out of some, health issues and feel ki, okay, now I don't know how to get back on my track to do
Okay.
daily workouts, they can start doing this every day. They can join
Sure.
this. So Tripti is one of the such member who joined the 6 to 7 thing last month, and she was not able to attend everything like live because her work timings are very different. So she watched those recorded videos and did her tasks online. Like, so she, you can get the benefits, and I think she can be a better person to say. She just said that a little before that out of the 21 days, she could follow it for 18, 19 days. And that is the most regular that she could be in this month. Like, out of the last few months with her health things and stuff, this is the most regular thing that she could do for her health and fitness things. So, more walks, more water, or anything, any tasks that were given. Yes, Ripti?
Yes. Actually, I couldn't do it since I was not consistent before January, but it was
Ah,
high time, so I decided to join this challenge, and I can say that could do it successfully, consistently for 21 days. Maybe 1 or 2 days here there, but I
ah.
could do it consistently.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
is
She was
your
consistent. That's why
benefit.
she got a
Yes,
certificate. Otherwise, she
yes,
wouldn't have
yes.
got a certificate. So if you pass, then you get a certificate. That way. Yes, Akanksha, do you have any questions? Amitji, you can continue asking if there is any more thoughts.
So I find this 21 day challenge actually to start with. I find this 21-day challenge quite interesting for me because my personal issue is I keep traveling a lot. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the only thing for me.
Huh.
So just to get a start, just to get the feel, I guess the 21-day challenge would be a very painful.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, Akanksha, if you feel that if you want to be a part of the community, certainly I will share the things. Of course, you get all of these things like the Zoom calls, dashboard access, the WhatsApp community. Also, you will get a few orientation calls simply to help you set in flow with the rest of the group. Like you need to watch about 3 1-hour orientation calls. And once you're done with your orientation calls, you get a one-on-one with me so that any goals that we ask you to set or all the tasks that we ask you to do in those orientation calls, you can actually tell me if you're done or not, where do you get stuck or any questions that you have. So we do that one-on-one sessions with you. Yeah. So yes, Akanksha, you have option to do both, or doing a 21-day challenge can be a choice if you are a part of the community. So as I said, all those who are wanting to do things on their own can do it on their own. But if you're feeling stuck ki oh mere se roz nahi ho pa raha hai, then you definitely join the 21-day challenge so that you get your top. Yes, great. So Akanksha, are you in the health jam session, in that group called health jam? Okay. And Amit, are you also a part of the Health Jam? I'm sorry, I wouldn't know your
No,
numbers.
no.
Okay. So how did you get about today's link?
So one of my friend actually forwarded to you. He just explained me sometime back only that there's a session which is going on around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So I
Ha
joined
ha.
immediately. Hasnain Bohra is the name. I guess he joined and he
Ah, okay,
left
okay.
sometime back.
Hasnain ji has sent you this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
great, great. So, with this, guys, I will just want to take your few minutes, okay, where I will want you to fill up a Google form. Okay, this is
Okay.
just for us to understand what is your feedback about this whole session and how would you want to do this. I'll just share the link. Give me just a few minutes. I'll just
And when this 21 days challenge will begin?
So the 21-day challenge is going to begin on the 1st of February. Okay.
Okay.
Before that, if you want, you can always, take a feeler with actually attending the next few sessions on the workout.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll share the link. I will just share this first. See. The Google form over here. I will share this link. I would request both of you to fill this form. Okay, I will share the form, how it looks like, and I will show how to fill this up. Okay, it's a very quick form. Okay, here you go. Here, the first and foremost thing is simply filling up your name, email address, and your phone number. Okay,
You
once
need to
you're
fill
done
it
with
up right. You need to fill it up right now.
yeah. Please fill it up right now. It is just going to take 2 to 3 minutes of your time. Okay, then you can fill your age group that you are in. Okay, so just click that Zoom link and the link from the Zoom chat and fill this up. You can fill it like I'm talking to you. Then you can fill up what do you do and which city are you from? Okay, and also tell me what is your current activity level? Like, do you do any walk or workout right now? Or are you like lightly active? Like when we say 1 to 2 days a week, every one day is like a 1 hour session, right? So when I say lightly active, somebody who does walking or any activity for up to 2 hours in a week is in lightly active. Up to 3 to 4 hours a week is moderately. More than 5 hours in a week, if you give for your physical fitness, then you are on a very active space. Okay. Now, what is the main goal that if you feel, if you would be joining this challenge, what would be this main goal? Okay. Even if you're joining the community, you can just mention over here. Okay. Also, we would want to know in case you have any specific health conditions or any limitations that you think we should be aware of. And what would be your preferred workout times? Early morning 6 to 8, late morning 10 to 12, early evening 4 to 6, or late evening 6 to 8, or you have a little flexible time space. Any of the time space is okay for you, okay? And in case we have certain updates about this challenge, how do you want to get the notification? Do you want it like on email or on WhatsApp? Okay, great. And so Akanksha is already done. And how did you know about this challenge? Are you really committed to take up this 21-day challenge and commit yourself? You know, this is a commitment from you to you, not to me or to Shaji. This is a commitment to yourself. If you're really ready to commit for a healthier lifestyle and commit it for yourself, then you can actually stick, yes, I am all in. But in case you're not sure, maybe you have traveled, in case of any other thing, you can say not sure. Okay. And just say that you understand that, or the last condition, if you require, this does not actually take up, this program does not take up any medical, this will not be instead of any medical replacement. Okay. So any professional need that you need, it is going to be there. Yeah. Just give me half a minute. I'll switch this on. Yeah. Okay. Suddenly my laptop started going in. Yeah. Okay. So yes, with this, I think I am done with taking the things, and I see both your responses also coming in. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being so prompt and filling this up immediately. Yes. So with this, if you have any more questions, you can stay, hang around, or else, Amitji, I have your contact number now. I will be sharing the details to you on your number personally. For Akanksha, I will share the details on the Health Jam session. You can take it up from there. Yeah. And yes, in case you have more
Health Jam
questions,
group.
you can reach out to me. Yes, Shaji, you have something to say?
No, I said you said Health Jam session. I said Health Jam group. You'll be sharing the details
Oh,
in the Health Jam group.
sorry.
There is
Yeah.
no more session where there will be sharing.
Yes, so with this, let's just take a quick screenshot. Akanksha, can you come on the camera for a minute? We'll just want to take a quick picture and then we disperse off for now. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's just take a quick picture. Akanksha seems to be in a rush. Yes, thank you everybody for joining in, listening to me, and happy Republic Day once again. And I will see you around. Yes, thank you. Thank you both. Thank you,
Thank you, Kiran.
Akanksha.
Thank you.